we are at the square once again, and what we are doing is going to a gallery. I saw a pillar with a advert on it, if I could put it up on screen, of like a particular gallery going on. I think it's the gallery that's here, but they're doing an exhibition on Japanese art, and you know me, big fan. So I want to go take a look. This isn't the Japanese gallery, this is just where I'm at. This is the actual building bit. Oh cool, it's like a giant market. Souvenirs and bits and bobs. Oh, this is cool. Maybe I'll see if I can find a souvenir in here. For you somewhere. This is cool. Okay, there is a lot of stuff. So yeah, we're going to go check out the gallery. I can imagine today's going to be a lot more chill, as it's not, you know, a national holiday, a bank holiday. So I imagine hours of shops and stuff are going to be open. The gallery is open. Had a look on Google. So I'm going to check out that. It's a 45-minute walk. Very cleverly, thank you. Shout out that we have our running shoes, because this is such a breeze. Yeah, so much easier wearing the running shoes when doing all this walking. Hopefully we'll get our steps in. So yeah, not really a lot else to show at the minute, as we're just pretty much going to walk through the centre, pretty much most of what I saw yesterday. I'm going to get to the river, which I've not seen yet, so I'll probably maybe vlog again at that point. But yeah, very pretty. We'll see you in a bit. Alright, so bang, we're back. We're about half an hour into our walk. We're on a main bridge right now, which is why I won't be busy. But look at this. How pretty. That's just a railway, but pretty though. Really, really pretty. Oh, so you can walk around up there. Is that a person? Oh, it is. You can walk up there. Yeah. So this bit is like a promenade. This is a cycle and walking path. That bit there. I can imagine if you were going to go for a run here, you would just run this river. It's completely smooth. It's practically flat. Getting to this bit wasn't very nice. Like if you were running it, because you're kind of through the centre and everything else, so it's probably not as nice to run to this bit. But once you're here, this would be a class run. I know I've got my running shoes with me, but I've not got anything else. But I mean, for example, people are running, and I get it. It's a very pretty run. So I've just seen a sign in regarding to these buildings here. They're new build flats now, but in 1910 it was a soap factory. And then in the 1940s, during the war, it made some ammunition, and then it went back to being a soap factory for a little bit, closed down, and is now converted into flats. But this area gives me very Canary Wharf vibes. I don't know if that's just because it's new builds and near a river. But this kind of reminds me of where Josh lives, that like custom house, Canary Wharf kind of way. With apartment buildings, with then these kind of new apartment buildings with these little shops. Yeah, just the kind of vibe. We're literally straight on here. Will be the gallery, which should be very cool. So, cut to the gallery. Hello, so we are here at the gallery. Probably have to be a bit quiet, but here we are. There was some cool light near the room. If I can show that. But yeah, we are now in the art gallery, so I don't know what the policies are here. They didn't say anything in regard to the cameras. But yeah, here we and they have got, oh okay, this is Little Red Riding Hood. Yeah, that screams Little Red Riding Hood to me as well. But yeah, they have got some pretty cool stuff actually. This is cool because I can also just take, like, okay, interesting. We are getting very interesting. Even more interesting. This place is fucking wild. I don't even know what to say about these. They're really cool, but they're fucking like. What do you expect? More madness? No, just a door. Thank God. Okay. So yeah, this is the art gallery here. I try to find the Japanese bit, but let's have a look around the main bit. This feels like a horror movie almost. This kind of creeps me out. I don't know why. Have I found like the fucking mad one? I feel like I have. Well, I didn't know they had an art piece based on you here, which is really cool. Take a look at this. The piece is called One More Nap. And here it is here. So, yeah, congratulations. Didn't know you were in here. I'll be honest, bit weird in here still. I think how empty this is kind of creeping me out slightly. Like, if that thing moved, oh, this will work. I'm gonna be really creeped out. So, although we are now out of the fucking creepy bit, I'll tell you what, the art is still just as fucking bonkers. This one's called Divine Garden. I can't even tell you how happy I am to see like daylight. Although it's still, that's kind of cool actually. Although it's still, then it's like something out of a 2000s like kids game that's actually a horror game. That thing better not fucking move for the life of me. If you move, I'm gonna freak. But yeah, we're still in this bonkers gallery, man. The United States of Happiness. Oh yeah, no, yeah, there it is. Wow, okay. Rikers Entertainment. And this is it. Please don't fucking move for the life of me, don't push. I don't know how it makes me feel. I don't know how it makes me feel. Like, made of little people, which is really cool. More info on that, feel free to pause. We have cut a part of the vlog out. It got a bit real with some stuff that was all kind of to do with the war in Ukraine. There was literally like rubble and stuff and a lamp with bullet holes in. There was portraits of people that have been killed. And a bunch of other kind of political stuff that was a bit crazy. So I didn't record any of that. It was kind of really quite emotional. However, we are now back in the weird bit. As you can see, it's got a bit mad again. I don't really. Yeah, these are all performance artists. I actually might have something that you could be interested in. The stage show Live Factory 2 premiered 2008. I don't know if you know it. Here is the information for it here. And here is the exhibit, I'll be honest. That made me jump. I don't know if any of this means anything to you. It looks cool. So it's a set design from the show. Do you know it? Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Oh, do you know what? If any of these move, I'd fucking jump out my skin. Looks very traditional. It looks cool. Not actually that scary, but if one of them did move, I would freak. Reminds me of those puppet things in Shrek that sing that song. I'll put a screenshot right here. If I can find a screenshot of that. Yeah. Hello. We've finished the art exhibit, however there are 2 more galleries, but that's like the main one. There are 2 more. Don't think I'm going to get to the... I don't think there is a Japanese one, but there is one for drag queens. It's here. From here till September, so we're going to check that out. I think that'll be interesting. This one, we've got very British Fanta, and to treat ourselves, because it was quite reasonably priced, bear in mind it's a cafe in an art gallery compared to like London, a mango cheesecake. So we're going to have a little look, have a taste. I've had a mango one, but it looks nice though. That's good. They seem to be quite big fans of cheesecake out here. There's quite a lot of them. Quite a lot of bakeries and just like cafes always offering it in loads of different flavours. This is one for the edit. I'll Google if like it's a really popular thing here. If so, I'll put a little screenshot. But yeah, got some lovely music playing. Just gonna sit for a bit. Feet are hurting a little bit now. And enjoy some cheesecake and a Fanta. So here we go. Cheers. This is the drag queen bit.
Z Sebastianem spotkaliśmy się
Currently just watching a little video about it.
spektaklu Wrocław.
Right, little update. Had one more exhibit. Weren't allowed to film in there. It was Ukrainian war paintings and footage. I wouldn't want to film it anyway, but you weren't allowed to film. We've left the gallery. We've gone for a little walkabout. We're now at this large square, but as you can see here, so there's all these chairs. This is the Jewish Ghetto Memorial, is what this is here. So yeah, very important. So around this area essentially was the Jewish ghettos, which is during the Second World War. This memorial is specifically because this square was home to an area or a day, get teary, wow, called Bloody Thursday, where 1,000 Jewish people were lined up and shot in this square. Crazy. So yeah, that is what all of the chairs are for. There is more on this, obviously feel free to look it up if you want to. It's obviously quite a depressing history. not to kind of like cut it off, but we are now going to kind of go for a little walk around. There's kind of only so much you could do standing at this horrific memorial. Not well, the memorial's not bad, but obviously what happened here was horrific. So I think we're going to go down this bit, have a look at some stuff, and see what's going on. So, as we have been exploring, looking around the maps, we saw the last wall of that Jewish quarter, and now I've seen something that is quite interesting. A cafe museum that is based out of Lego. It's called Bricks and Figs, a cafe, wine bar, museum and shop. So hopefully it's open. This place is so cool. If that was, I mean, I want that. That's cool. We should look at that. Hello. Hello. Back again. It's got windy, but it's quite cool. It's nice, to be honest. It is 20 to 2. I would cut that out. Yeah, we're at a church while we were doing our walk. The church is called this. There you go. Not much else to say about that. It's cool though. So it appears on road back we have found a market. Here it is. I hope you're enjoying the possible lo-fi background music as I'm going around the fair. This is a casserole. It's pretty much half a baguette with melted cheese. Mine's got bacon, mayo and sriracha on it. I didn't realise you can actually ask for this to be halved. I would have gone for a half if I knew that was an option. But here we go. Oh, ew. I'm sure try it. It's delicious though. That's a hot sriracha sauce. Delicious. So, we are back on the square. Hang on. There we go. On our way back to the hotel to pick up the bags and then check into the new apartment, which is going to be open for check-in in about 4 minutes. Between me eating that, somehow they call casserole, but it was essentially just a baguette garlic bread with cheese, mushrooms and bacon on it. Nothing's really happened. So, even though I'm walking around, going to the next apartment, I'm pretty much walking through this beautiful park. Got this castle tower thing, and also got that to me there. It's pretty. Yeah, I've got 15 minutes more. I've been walking for about 15 minutes since the hotel. In going to the apartment. In fairness, like it's all been through this park, which is like all around the centre. So, sorry, I'm looking at that. So it's actually quite a nice walk. Oh, that's not a pretty angle. And then got that. Looks cool. Oh, so does that as well. They both look pretty cool. But yeah, continue. That that big building, that's the shopping centre here. That's the big shopping centre. Don't know what that bit is. It kind of reminds me of that random like art bit in Liverpool Street, if that makes sense. Reference here. I don't know why, it just reminds me of that. But yeah. Hello. We're in the apartment now, so I'll give you a tour of this on the vlog because I'm not sure if I FaceTime with I don't know if whether that's a bit uncomfortable with that or anything. So here we go. Kitchen, tiny little kitchen. Microwave, I'm assuming fridge, freezer here, I've not actually opened it. Dinner table, TV, and then we go into the other rooms. So we've got a single bed this side, double bed this side, another bed up here. There's that. And then we walk into the next room. Is that the bathroom? Okay, bathroom. Pretty standard bathroom. And then let's have a look. And then the final room is this bedroom here, actually. Also looks pretty good. And oh, sick, that's cool. Sorry, this is really cool. It comes with a little tiny balcony. I'm not surprised, actually, thinking about who I'm stuck with and who smokes, that they probably wanted a balcony. There we go. So I don't know if this is going to be the end. Anything else interesting happens, then it will probably go into a new vlog. This is probably going to be the end of this one. For now, so see y'all next time.